Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be talking about the specs on a 1969 Pontiac Firebird 400, the convertible option. And this is if you were buying it back in 1969. So starting with price, your base price on this was $3,082.24. Price is profiled, which I would think that's max price, is $5,056.02. That's with like special paint color, cruise control, steering, special steering components. I'll leave a picture at the end going into the details on all of that. Let's jump into the engine. It was a V8 cast iron block and cylinder heads. Of course, a 400 cubic inch. The bore and stroke is a 4.12 by 3.75 inches. Compression ratio was 10.75 to 1. Horsepower was 335 horsepower at 5,000 RPM. Torque was 430 foot-pounds of torque at 3,400 RPM. It did have hydraulic valve lifters. The main bearings, there was 5 of them. Fuel system is a single Rochester 4-barrel carburetor. Lubrication is a pressured gear type pump. 12-volt battery system or electrical system. Exhaust is dual pipes into one reverse cross flow muffler with dual outlets. Alright, so let's jump into the transmission. Had a turbo hydromatic 400. The gear ratios for first were 2.48 to 1. Second was 1.48 to 1. Third was 1 to 1. And reverse is 2.08 to 1. The differential ratio was 2.78. It was a Hypod Pontiac 10-volt. Yes, 10-volt. Sorry, I can't read my own writing. Steering was 2.5 full turns to lock. Turning circle was 41 feet, and the ratio is 16.1 to 1. Brakes had a hydraulic power assisted. Front was a 10.95 inch vented steel disc, and rear was a 9.5 iron drum. Moving on to the chassis and body. Of course, the body style is a 2-door convertible. Construction is a unibody welded sheet panels. The engine is up front, and this is a rear-wheel drive. Suspension. The front is independent, unequal length A-arms, coil springs, telescoping shock absorbers, and front anti-roll bar. The rear is upper and lower control arms, coil springs, and telescoping shock absorbers as well. Wheels. The front was a 14 by 7 inch, rear was a 14 by 7, and they are Rally 2 stamped steel. The tires from factory came as a Goodyear Eagle ST. The front and rear were both 215/70 R14. So let's get into the weights and measurements. The wheelbase of this car was 108.1 inches. Overall length was 191.1 inches. Overall width was 73.9 inches. Overall height was 49.5 inches. Front track 60 inches, rear track 60 inches. Curb weight was 3,692 pounds. So I'd say that's pretty light for standards back then. So as far as what everything holds, crankcase hold 5 quarts, cooling system was 17.75 quarts. Fuel tank was 18 gallons. Transmission was 11.5 quarts. Rear axle was 3.75 pints. Okay, so last but not least, let's move over to the performance. 0 to 60 was 6.6 seconds. 0 to 100 was a 12.1 seconds. Quarter mile ETA was 14.8 seconds at 97 miles per hour. Top speed is 140 miles an hour. So going into the production of them, Pontiac produced 11,649 Firebird convertibles for the 1969 model year. Reportedly, just 57 convertibles were built with a 400 HO and automatic transmission. So that's pretty dang rare. I enjoyed reading about this car and coming up on it. I'm not a fan of convertibles, but seeing the numbers that this put down was pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Y'all have a great day, and y'all hustle harder.